Hi there. This is Laurie Erdman from laurieerdman.com, and today I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about fear. Today is April 16th. Yesterday was the bombing in Boston at the Boston Marathon, and I know ever since I heard the news, I have really been feeling out of sorts, and I'm fighting against that. I really noticed that I've been fighting against feeling cruddy. It's like, I've got stuff to do. And why am I doing this? Why am I feeling so bad? And sleep well, what's going on? And it really occurred to me that what's going on for me, and I think a lot of other people who I've been talking to, is fear. We've lived 12 years since 9/11 with this strong undercurrent of fear. And every time something like this happens, whether it's a gunman or somebody setting off a bomb, that fear is renewed. And fear is natural, but fear is also our response. It doesn't have to be. It is our response, and we can control our response. When we live in fear, we live in stress. And it's April. We're in the midst of Stress Awareness Month. And here we are piling on more stress. Now, obviously, we didn't choose to do this. It's the reality. But the thing we do have a choice in, the thing we can choose, is how we react to the circumstance. And any circumstance that may happen, because this stuff does happen. So I want to share with you just a few things that I've been doing to try to get my energy up and to honor the tragedy. And first of all, it's taking a break. It's putting aside the to-do list and honoring your feelings. The second is to realize that while this event yesterday was incredibly tragic, it's not a common occurrence. It's not an everyday occurrence. And that's the thing to remember. That we can choose to live in fear that every time we go to an event or every time we walk across the street, something bad's going to happen. But when we live like that, and I don't even want to say it's about, we let them win. It's really, we lose. We lose if we live in fear. So how do you not live in fear when this crazy stuff happens? The key is to learn how to get yourself out of fear, and it's going to look different for everybody. There's the actual physicality of moving your body into a relaxation state, deep belly breathing. Actually, once I get done with this video, I'm probably going to go take a nice soak in the bath. I think that's what I need right now, is a nice warm bath and really nurture myself to really trigger that relaxation response for me. It could be going and getting exercise, whatever physically you can do to deal with the stress that's the result of this fear that we're all feeling. The other thing is to really put it in perspective, and this is in no way to diminish what has happened in Boston, but for us to realize that we can't live in fear. There are beautiful, wonderful things that are happening every day around us, and that we need to be present for them. And so the mental part, the mental bit of getting out of fear so we can stay out of stress, is to really just stop, put things in perspective, realize that the fear of these things happening in any moment, it's not realistic. These things don't happen that often. Your odds of being killed or maimed in such an occurrence is very small. So put things in perspective. Certainly hug your loved ones and let this, use this as a way to remember what's important in your life, to be grateful for what you have, for the life you have, and just to really understand that the deadlines and the to-do list in the whole scheme of our life, of your life, of my life, it doesn't really amount to much. So let this tragedy remind us that life is short and that we should live every day as if it's our last, and not from a place of fear, but from a place of gusto. So step out of the fear, step out of the stress, and live fully. That's the best way we can honor those that have been affected by this tragedy. So I hope that helps you get through the next couple days as we mourn this experience and hopefully find out who did it. I'm going to go take a bath. You do what you need to do to honor and heal yourself, both your physical body and your emotions, and give yourself some time. The to-do list will always be there. So have a good day and bless you.